Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Domo product team.
Be my DNA. Don't wanna fade away. Rewind. There's no yesterday. It's all discovery.
The features that we've announced, as you saw, there were a ton that we've built over the past year. Those were guided by you in the audience. And we thank you for partnering with us. Over 800 customers participated in our beta program last year. And what we announced really comes from your feedback. In addition to everything that we announced at this show, there are more features that we actually have ready for you. We ran out of time in the show to share all of those with you, so in this session, we're actually going to take you through those. Buckle up, we're going to go pretty quickly through them, but I think you're going to like these. First, flex tables. Much more powerful tables that include nested charts, changes from first or last period, and directional indicators. This is ready to go and coming to you soon. New Accounts API, which you can use to easily manage or update credentials on all of your connector accounts across your company. Many of you have asked for this, so it is also ready to go, coming. Tables and charts. So now you can add a data table under your most popular Domo charts with interactive hover between the two. So you'll hover on the table, it'll highlight the chart. Hover on the chart, it'll highlight the table directly underneath.
Yeah.
Dataset details on mobile, so you can see the underlying data powering the card, who has access, what else it's used for, and when it was last updated. Dynamic text chart. There's now a dynamic text chart available in Analyzer, which lets you quickly create a card that shows common calculations without needing to write a single beast mode. And on charts with the date axis, you can now group your dates to quickly identify larger patterns. So you can see years, quarters, months, or day groupings while using a more granular time scale. And to have confidence in which data is most important, you can now certify data sets. It's a big one. Customized hover text on charts, many of you have asked for this. They can now include any field from your data set, whether it's being used in the chart or not.
Yeah.
It's a personal favorite too. Multi-period forecasting. So when you're looking at a chart, you can just click the plus to add future periods. You can choose which card should have projections and which calculation algorithm to use. PDP policies now work on both data sets that are Fusion inputs, as well as directly on the output of a Fusion. Domo seamlessly combines policies so that your users only see data relevant to them. PDP on Fusions, many of you asked for this. It is ready to go. There are so many great features, we can't wait for you to get your hands on. So we're actually not going to wait. Everything you see here, along with these features that we announced earlier, will be enabled for you in Domo later today. They will be in your instance.
Yeah.
So we could just stop the show now, probably. But we know why you're really here. We love being able to share with you some sneak peeks on what we're working on, how we think about the product, where we're headed. And so we want to talk about some of those areas where we've really been investing and thinking about for the future. So Darren, Adam, and Chris are each going to take you through one of our sneak peeks. First up, Adam.
All right. So pivot tables. So you saw us, a lot of great announcement this Domopalooza around storytelling and stories in Domo, design capabilities, and we didn't leave tables behind. So we're introducing a sneak peek today on a brand new set of functionality around pivot tables that allow scrolling, collapsing, totals everywhere, dynamic filtering, highlighting within the table, and it's all going to be available in our pivot table type, and it'll allow you to analyze data with tables easier than ever before. Sorry, that was the cue for the video.
Tables are one of your favorite cards in Domo. They get the job done, but we know they can make a bigger impact. So when you asked for the power of tables in Analyzer, we delivered. Say hello to the next generation of pivot tables. We enhanced them to take advantage of the filters, colors, and drill paths you know and love. So just like your visualizations, you can now build pivot tables in Analyzer, then filter them in your stories and dashboards, and use them with the same tools for analysis across all your devices. Filter by multiple categories with a click, or select a single value to get more detail. Drill into an aggregation with structured drill paths. Set up alerts and summary numbers on your pivot table data, and apply color rules to any rows or columns for matching at-a-glance insights on your dashboards. To save time analyzing, you can now set totals independently for rows and columns. Collapse tables for a quick view of your summary data. Or expand to show details. Collapse by row, column, or group, and sort on the fly. Scrolling with locked titles, rows, and columns lets you maintain context during analysis. Plus, pivot tables deliver faster speeds on extra-large datasets and export to any format. They also provide support for beast modes, chart picker, and quick filters. Your job made easier with Domo.
All right. So, data platform. This is something that's near and dear to my heart, and I'm really excited about the advancements we're making in this. So you've always known and been able to rely on the power of adrenaline for querying data. And Domo also is known for the tremendous amount of transformation capabilities in our data platform. Now we're combining those two. So the ability to do transformations on top of the power of adrenaline is coming down the path, and it's going to manifest itself in the ability to create powerful data views that are non-materialized, leveraging adrenaline, and to be able to write very powerful data flows that also run on the power of adrenaline. And you'll see in this video the term 100 times faster is used. We are serious about that. And I know the data engineering team is really excited about these improvements that are coming down the pipe.
Your business has data spread across hundreds of different systems, in different formats and structures. Sometimes that data is organized and processed before sending it to Domo. But many of you are using Domo to bring in more of the raw data from these systems and then clean, organize, and combine it into a structure your people understand and can use to get results. But data that's stuck in processing is data that's not in the hands of the people that need it to make decisions. So Domo has improved all aspects of the data platform to make processing data easier, faster, and at greater scale than ever. All across Domo, your joins, transforms, and data flows will run with the power of adrenaline, processing up to 100 times faster. Instantly create a subset of your data for another department by removing columns, filtering rows, and even aggregating the data. And save the view as a new dataset. Apply the power of beast modes directly to your datasets by quickly adding calculated columns with familiar beast mode or Excel-style formulas. Tidying up is easier too. Remove nulls, normalize, and flag or remove outliers directly in the dataset for next-level data science prep. Digital transformation at scale, at speeds you've never experienced from Domo.
That's awesome. Some of you might have been paying attention when Josh was on stage giving his mobile demo, and he said something, I think it was a challenge to Catherine and Adam. Hey, why do I have to do this extra click to get into interactive mode in mobile? Well, luckily at Domo, we feel we have the best mobile engineers and design team around. They were already way ahead of it, and we'd like to show you the new interactive mode. So let's say if I want to just jump right into a card, instead of having to do that extra click, just start tapping. Long press, jump right in. If you're jumping in and out of your phone 100 times a day, every little click matters. And now we have the support to not only see your Domo applications right here, but we now have a full screen mode to give you more of a complete picture of your application. And everything's completely interactive and right at hand. This is just one little glimpse of what's coming from a whole slew of enhancements to mobile this year. So give it up for the mobile team.